Hey, what's up people? In this video I wanted to show you what I always do when I get a new knife, like this one right here. And I guess this will also sort of be an unboxing of the Kizer Mini Domin that's in here. And yeah, let's just get into it. So the box is actually looks very nice. The colors match up very well with the knife itself. It feels a little bit cheap, the boxing. The whole box and everything that's in here, but they got this thing. Also, ooh, the black matches up very well with the Jade G10. So they have this card in here. I don't know why, but these Chinese manufacturers always give this cleaning cloths within. Actually, kind of a nice touch. I'm starting to get a lot of them now. A lot of cleaning cloths. By the way, EDC of today, CVV Governor. So this was my first CVV, this is my first Kizer basically. The action on this CVV is really, that's really nuts. And I've not, played around with the pivot or anything. That's just the out of the box action basically. After a couple of flicks, it really became really smooth. But that's not what we are talking about. Kizer Mini Domin here. So usually when I get the knife, let's get this out of the way. But yeah, boxing. The box is nice. They have this little card in here. This, I think it's a nice touch. It feels, like I said, it feels a little bit cheap, but it's alright, we don't buy the knife for the box alone. So let's get this over here. So first thing I always do is, I look the knife from the outside, if everything looks fine and stuff like that. Open it. This knife rockets out of the box. It needs to be played in, obviously, but man, it flies out. It reminds me a lot about a red one. This one flies out of the box as well. So I usually check the grind. How does the grind look? Is it even? The best way to see if the tip is even is just, take a very bright surface. Something like this. My camera gets out of focus. Come on, focus, camera. Here we go. I can see this tip is a little bit uneven. But it's alright, we can fix that in the first sharpening session. Yeah, blade centering is really good. I don't care too much for blade centering because most of the time you can fix it anyway, so if it's not perfect, it's alright. This knife, by the way, feels a lot smaller than is a lot smaller than I expected it to be. I mean, I knew it was a small blade, but man, 5, 6, 7, a little bit over 7 centimeters. It is so tiny in real life. Let's compare this. Here's a Spyderco Chaparral, also a small knife. Yeah, they are quite comparable. The Chaparral is even smaller. But this one didn't surprise me as much like this one. This one is really small. I have small hands, by the way, and this one almost feels a little bit too short for me. So it's really, I don't know. If you have medium to larger size hands, this might be a little bit weird. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I always check the grind. I feel how thin it is, and then sometimes I also measure it. But yeah, I usually take a piece of paper, and this one is not that sharp. I mean, it cuts the paper, sure, but I can already tell, yeah, that this has troubles cutting the paper, and I cannot or barely cut waves. I can cut a little tiny wave, but let's try a different paper. I have a feeling that this is not razor sharp at all. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it has troubles cutting waves, so it catches somewhere. No chips in the edge, but It's not 100% sharp. Let's see if this thing does shave. No, not a chance. It removes the skin, but it's not shaving sharp at all. Yeah, that's kind of sad, honestly, if knives come not that sharp, but you know, it cuts, you can see it cuts the paper. Most people would say this is a sharp knife. I don't think this is really sharp. I like my knives to be razor sharp. Maybe it's a little bit thick behind the edge. I don't know. Check this. We can check this real quick. Probably, let's see. Sorry, I'm out of from the picture now. It's a rather coarse edge, but it has not got any bite to it, honestly. So they probably over polished the edge on the buffing wheel. That's such a common mistake. It was the same thing with the CVV governor here. That thing also came almost not being able to cut anything anymore. Some companies just buff their knives too much. Let's see how thick this is behind the edge. Oh, maybe I can do this like so. What do we have? I can see it. Okay, 0.47 millimeters. I'll show you the inches in just a second. Yeah, 0.47, 0.5. This is 19 thousandths in the back section here, and then we have, let's zero this thing. In the front section, hey, what's up, man? Are we out of battery? No. It's just turned off. Okay, that's good. 0.43 millimeters. That's actually not too bad. 16 thousandths, 17 thousandths behind the edge. That's not too bad, honestly, for a production knife. I can live with that. 0.4 in the front section. Most knives are thicker in the back section. That's why I'm always measure both somewhere here, usually about 1 centimeter from the choil, and then somewhere in the belly section, because most knives they taper down. Yeah, obviously they taper down, but they also get thinner behind the edge in this section here. So, you know, behind the edge thickness, you should always measure 2 points, in my opinion, because, you know, if you just measure, I don't know, this point, you know, it could be a lot thinner here. Some knives are a lot thinner in this section than back here. It makes a huge difference. Yeah, but the behind the edge thickness is actually all right. Let's yeah, quality-wise, it looks very good. I guess the pocket clip works well, at least in my pants. Yeah, like I said, this is a lot smaller. This feels a lot smaller than I thought it was. Whoop! I looked at the specs online, but I didn't thought the handle was that tiny. But obviously, this comes with a weight benefit. And we have 82 grams with full stainless steel liners that are slightly cut out on the inside. I'll show you the ounces in just a second. There we see the steel liners that are cut out. Let me switch this thing to ounces real quick. So there we go. This is 2.8 ounces. Is this correct? 2.8 ounces, 82 grams. It's alright. It's a good summer carry, I guess. But it's very small. Actually, let's check the Spyderco Chaparral, which is almost the same size, 2 ounces. So it's a little bit lighter. it's quite a little bit lighter. No, yeah, but the Kizer Mini Domin feels nice. Sharpness could be better out of the box. So, and now what I usually do when I get a new knife, I take the box and let's put this in here. By the way, we don't need this anymore. I usually write down the date when I got the knife. And the reason I do this because I want to, you know, in 2 months from now, I know exactly when I got it. Next autumn, I still know it. Next winter, I know it was in spring, but I don't know, you know, exactly the month or the week or something like that. And in 5 years from now, man, I don't even know when I got it. I just, you know, okay, I got this about 4 or 5 years ago. I don't know exactly when I got it. That's why I usually write down the date on a box. I write it on this sticker here. This is the barcode from the dealer. So this is not how all the boxes from Kizer come. They just have this you know, the sticker in front up here, but I write it on this sticker because this is not important. If I want to resell this knife, I can just pull off the sticker. It's not from Kizer themselves, it's just from the dealer. So today we have the 22nd of April, and of course we don't write anymore. And then I went 2020. So sometimes I just write the date, I just write the year 2020 or the month and then 2020. Yeah. And what I will also try to do from now on, I haven't done this before, but I will try to do from now on, I will write the thickness behind the edge on the box also. So we had, oh man, I forgot the thickness behind the edge. It was 0.4. Let's see. .4, and let's zero this thing again, and I think 0.47 in the back, something like that. Yeah, 0.4 and 0.46. So I also write on the box the thickness behind the edge. I write 0.4, this is millimeters obviously, and 0.46. So I write both thicknesses in the front section. You know, it's kind of obviously this is the front section, this is the back section. Yeah. So I write the thickness behind the edge down because I want to see over the years, you know, how the thickness changes. And kind of interesting to know. All the other specs I don't write down, like the weight and stuff like that, because you find those specs online. But the thickness behind the edge out of the box, you usually don't find anywhere. So I write this down always. I think this knife needs to be sharpened now, because I don't like it that it's not that sharp. Good thing that I only just got some diamond stones. Some new diamond stones. Oh man, I have so many sharpening stones now. Do you guys want to see more sharpening videos? Let me know in the comment section if you like this. I don't know, because I actually do sharpen a couple of knives. Yeah. No, the sharpness out of the box is not what it should be, but it's alright. That's alright. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day, people. Goodbye. Goodbye.